motherfucker.
Hello. Excuse me. Welcome in, everybody. Happy Friday. Hope you guys have had a great day so far. Mac and cheese. Welcome in. Yeah, I'm going to be doing, so normally on Fridays, I do cozy gaming or I do productivity streams, which you guys can see the super sweet task list up. That's going to be up. But today I am going to allow chatting for the whole stream. I'm going to be working on a Winter Wonderland diamond painting, at least for part of the stream. And then we might do some Animal Crossing a little bit later, because I've neglected my Animal Crossing and I need to clean some of the stuff up, like the weeds and things like that. And I'm going to run around the island later and show you guys what I have set up now and try to decide if I'm going to take it all down and remake it. Yeah. So, not sure I want to do that, but you can see how cute my Animal Crossing island is. And if you guys have switch in Animal Crossing. I can open up the island. If I can figure out how I can drop stuff that you guys could pick up. I have a ton of stuff in storage that I would love to get rid of because I don't really have a use for it. But yeah, for now, we're going to be doing the diamond paintings. I am going to run the timer like I normally do for the productivity stuff in case you guys want to do that. You guys are more than welcome to do that. Man Potion, welcome in. How are you? It's good to see everybody. I'm having a good day so far. I slept in a little longer than I wanted to because Johnny got sidetracked by Janu. For those of you who don't know, I am partially hearing impaired. I don't hear alarms the greatest unless they're up like Mach 10. So Johnny usually wakes me up on Friday just so I can sleep and not worry about alarms and all that kind of stuff. Well, he was sidetracked by Janu, of course. So, yeah. I caught up on a little bit of sleep. As you guys know, I'm an avid reader. And I tend to stay up later than I should reading on work nights. So I kind of catch up on sleep on Friday. But you know, it's just how I roll. Speaking of, I have my list of books I'm reading this month, and I need to cross off another book because I finished it last night. Yay! I love getting to cross them off the list. Just a reminder for those of you who like to come and hang out on Fridays. Next Friday, I will not be streaming. My in-laws are going to be in town. So I will only be streaming today. I do the 12 to 5, and then I do the 7 p.m. to whatever, which tonight we're going to be doing some 2v8, so I can finish the tome for the 2v8. And then Sunday I'll be streaming, and Monday I'll be streaming. But the rest of the week I'll be off because of the holiday and everything. My in-laws, I think, are staying through Sunday. If they are staying through Sunday, I will stream Sunday night. But if they're staying until Monday, I won't be streaming until Monday. Yeah. Nice. Okay, I am going to... I'm going to do a couple of things. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it well. Ugh. But this is the diamond painting that I am going to be working on. It looks a little weird because of the way that the coating is, but it's a bunch of winter trees with a night sky. And I'm going to be working on the night sky and then working my way down to the bottom. But I can guarantee you I am not going to get anywhere close to the bottom today. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Because this little section here that I've already done, that took me about 2 hours to do that little section. So, Johnny bought this for me at Michael's last year, and I rearranged my room, and I put some stuff in a box and kind of forgot that I had it. So, I was finishing up, I finished up some coasters that I was working on for Huskin Raider. I did a set of, I call them the killer coasters. I think I've shown them on stream before. They have like Jason, it has Michael Myers, it has Ghostface, it has the guy from Saw, Freddy Krueger, Bubba from Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and Chucky. And I finished the second set. I'm doing 3 sets for 3 different streamers. And I decided I wanted to take a little break. This is something I wanted to get done because I actually framed these and put them up. Some of them I do. And this is one I wanted to frame, and I never finished it. So, it's what we will be working on today. But what did I need to do first? Oh, I'm going to set this right here. We'll put it right here for now. I have to... Hey, Misfit, welcome in. I need to reset the super sweet wow, the super sweet productivity stuff for you guys in case you guys want to use it. If you do want to use it to do some tasks around the house or whatever you're going to use it for, in the middle of the screen, you'll see the super sweet task list. It'll tell you how to add a task to the list, how to mark it done, all that kind of stuff. There's also a little QR code that you can scan so that you can get all the task list things your little heart's desires. But today I am not turning off the microphone and just sitting in silence. I'm actually going to be interacting and chatting with you guys. So let me get this all reset. Thank you, GT. I think it's going to be a really pretty diamond painting when I'm done with it. Okay, let's see. Yeah, JT, anybody who wants to Swift tonight is going to be able to Swift with us. Well, up to 8 people. But yeah, it'll be fun tonight. Misfit, you know it's always a safe space here. I'm not going to let anything... Listen, if there's one thing I can tell you about my streams, is I will defend my cookie jar family to the brink, okay? It's not... Chaos and drama is not going to happen here unless I create it or Chuck creates it, okay? And that's a good kind of chaos. If we're doing stuff, we're creating good chaos, not bad chaos. So whatever you feel comfortable doing, if you feel comfortable chatting, I'm here. If you want to just sit and listen to the lo-fi and watch an old lady do some diamond painting, that's great too. But yeah, so I got that done. I'm going to set the timer only because if people want to have the stream turned down low so they're not hearing all of the chatting I'm doing with y'all, then they can do that and they can see the timer to know, some people like the timer. I like the timer when I'm trying to be productive because I know for 45 minutes I have to get my ass in gear and get the productive stuff done. And then I get 15 minutes where I can just chill, right? I need to... Okay, so I reset the timer. I got the timer going. And if you want to use the productivity / co-working ability to add a task, it's !task. Once you are done, you type !done, it crosses it out, and then you can put another one in there. I'll show you an example. Work on. So I put !task space working on diamond painting, and now it's up on the list. Some people like to do that. Some people just like to use the timer and say, okay, Cookie set a timer for 50 minutes. I got 50 minutes to do whatever I can do. And once the timer is done, then I'm done. But let me go ahead and I'm going to show one thing before I start. And I'll show you my organizer for my diamond painting. I found it on Amazon and I absolutely love it. Okay. So here's my other little camera. Hi. This is my little organizer. I actually have 2 different projects in here. So these ones up above. Whoops. Let me pop the camera up a little bit more. These ones from from here up, these are the ones that I'm going to be using for the actual Winter Wonderland one that I'm working on. The ones that are down here, these are the ones that I use for the killer coasters. And like I said, I just finished. What did I do with the other ones? Oh, I put them over here. So these are the ones that these are the coasters that I worked on for Huskin Raider. They're not waterproofed yet. I put a waterproof sealant over the top of them. It helps keep the beads from moving around, because if it gets warm, the beads will move a little bit. So I got Ghostface. We got Michael. We got Chucky. Chucky looks a little weird. His face is a little too orange, in my opinion. I guess you could call him Fire Chucky, maybe. I don't know. Then we got the Great Booba. We love the Booba. We got Freddy. We have the It Clown. He looks a little weird too, in my opinion, but whatever. We have the guy from Saw. And then last but not least, we have Jason, who needs to be added into Dead by Daylight, as we all know. I don't have Billy. It doesn't have Hillbilly. These are not Dead by Daylight coasters. These are just killer coasters. I don't even think that's what they were called on Amazon. I think they're just called horror movie coasters or something like that. Anyway, I've got one more set of these to make, but I'm going to work on the Winter Wonderland because although these are quick, because they take about 45 minutes to an hour a piece to make, it does get a little mundane doing the same ones. Yes. I can find the link for you. Hold on. Let me move my kit back. Oh my god, they have a new set on here, but it's only a set of 7 instead of 8, like the ones that I did. And these are not expensive to make either, Misfit. They're, $7, $7.99 plus tax for the coasters. Oh, it's not going to let me do that. I'll put it in Discord. Are you, Misfit, you're in my Discord, right? Yeah, I have a section under my part of the Discord that's called Get Your Craft On. I'll put it in there. Okay. Okay, I sent you an invite. And then there is the general store, there's the voice channels, the jewel shop, and then down below that it says the cookie jar. Underneath that, okay, yay! So I put the link in there for you. But that's one thing I like about diamond painting. You don't have to have a lot to start. My only suggestion would be is if you do a couple of diamond paintings and you like them with the little applier that they supply, I would suggest getting one that has a good grip on it. This one has like little curves in it. I don't know if you can see the curves. There you go. It's got curves in it to where it's more comfortable in your hand, especially if you're going to do a bigger project like the one I'm going to be working on. This one, it was the Halloween one, and it's got all sorts of little gems in it that are Halloween related. But that's the only thing that, and I've bought in some trays because the diamond trays that come with the kits they're a little janky sometimes. In fact, where is my tray? What did oh, there it is. So this is one of the ones that I've bought. I have bigger ones, but I tend to use the smaller ones because I work in small batches. So it's not super important to have a huge tray for one, unless you've got one that has a ton of white or a ton of a solid, one color. Even then, I still use a little bit at a time, just because bigger the tray, the bigger the spill, the bigger the mess you have to clean up if your diamonds fall out of your tray. But yeah, I've done several types of coasters. I've done some keychains. I don't know where I put them. I move stuff around in my office. I did these. It was a foldable mirror. And it was looks like a 5x7 mirror, and then it had a flap that came over to cover the mirror, from damage and all that kind of thing. And I diamond painted it. It was like a mandala type of thing. I don't know where I put them, so I'm going to have to look for those. But I've done a lot of different types of diamond painting stuff, so I love it. It's relaxing. I have probably about 12 kits that I can actually do. So anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and get set up and get started. But the first thing I do, sweet. Oh, this is the little wax thing. This is how you grip the diamonds. But from the day before, I always clear out the wax out of the little pin style thing that I have here. Just because I don't want any dirt that might have collected on it to contaminate the sticky mat that the beads go onto. And these wax things, you get a ton of them. I have from other kits that I've done, because they give you so many. I have a little baggie here that I keep extra things in. These are all little squares like this one. Okay, and you can see how thin those are. And you can see how thick this is. I've got plenty of wax. That is one thing I never need to buy. I think I might have bought a kit that had something else in it. I do have the other suggestion, and you can sometimes find these like in a group of tools, is to get one of these little silicone funnels. If you're working on a spot where you've got a ton of one color, the funnels are nice to have, so that you can just, have your, I'll do it with the empty jar, but you'll get the concept, obviously. You just set it in there, and then you just shake your tray into the funnel, and it'll put it all back in without you having to worry about, the little bead things falling all over. But yeah, I recommend an organizer kind of like this, like the one I showed you guys, just because it is nice to have something. When I started out doing diamond painting years ago, I would take each little bag of beads and I would put them in a Ziploc bag, and I would write the number of because the diamond paintings have charts with them. And I would write the number that was on the bag that coincided with the chart, so that I would know that that bag was for certain colors and all of that. But two things. Using Ziploc bags gets expensive. And you can reuse them as well. But if you have something like this, where you have the ability to change the stickers on the top of these, right? You can reuse these, and the stickers are cheaper to buy than a bag of Ziplocs. So the initial investment, plus look at how cute she is. I mean, she's got her own little thing going on here. Oops. I got these as part of a kit too. If you are working on a table, basically what this does is it sticks to the table, and you can put your tray. You can put your tray on it, and it sticks your tray so it doesn't move around. I thought I would utilize these. I really don't. So they just sit in my little kit thing here. And now I've made a mess everywhere. Sheesh. But yeah, so I always end up cleaning these out just so that there's no dust and crust in there. Yeah, you can do any kind of stream. I've done these productivity streams, Misfit, off and on, for several months now. And most of the time I'm doing, like, updating my book journal, which I have never shown it on camera. You know, I usually just have, I'll show you, hold on. It's usually just like this, and I have a sign. I'll show you the mic muted sign. So when the timer is going, usually this is up, and I'm just in the corner, and I will keyboard chat with people during the timed parts and stuff. But I originally started Twitch with doing the doing diamond painting. If you go back and look at, like, my first streams, I was diamond painting, and I did, right around Christmas time, I made some Lego ornaments. So you can do whatever you want. They have a makers and crafting section of Twitch. It's not just gaming. You could do IRL stuff. You could just sit and chat with people and just have a good time. And that's the beauty of Twitch. There's so many things that you can do in this community. You know, what's perler beads? I don't know what that is. Sounds interesting, though. I'm always interested in craft stuff. Anything to keep my hands busy. Yeah, JT is my looper when we're playing Dead by Daylight. Okay. So let me get this back up on stream. I wore my Goonies shirt just for y'all. If you guys don't know, I'll give you a little piece of trivia. The Goonies was actually filmed in my home state. I am originally from Oregon, and the Goonies movie was filmed in Astoria over on the coast. And we've had several movies made in Oregon. Twilight was made up in the forest of a very, very small town called Vernonia. And Officer and a Gentleman, which is a movie from the 80s, was